Hello, welcome to another episode of Stories of World War II Veterans. My name is Kayleen Reusser, and each week I will read to you another story taken from one of my 10 books that I have written about World War II veterans interviewed by me. This story is taken from my first book in the World War II Legacies series. It is called We Fought to Win, American World War II Veterans Share Their Stories. And it's actually going to be about this pilot right here, whose name was Simeon Hain. Fear has an odor, said Simeon Hain of Decatur, Indiana. It permeates your clothes and stinks. After getting back from a mission, I couldn't wait to take a shower. Hain flew as a naval aviator during World War II. For 8 months between 1944 and 1945, Hain flew 40 missions in a B-24, dropping bombs on selected locations in the Pacific. On the day of a mission, someone would wake me for patrol at 2 a.m. with a flashlight in my eyes, he said. He pushed a clipboard under my nose, telling me to sign that I had received my orders. Then I'd be given a briefcase filled with codes for the day, maps, charts, and other items pertinent for navigation. After graduating from St. Joseph High School in Decatur in 1940, Hain had worked 2 years in a supermarket before enlisting in the Navy. The Navy was looking for aviators, he said. I didn't have a college degree, which was required at the time, nor ridden in a plane or driven a car, but thought I'd give it a try. Hain made it through basic training and was admitted to the Civil Pilots Training Program. At Ball State University Teachers College, he attended school in the morning, then had flight time in the afternoon. Training in a Piper two-seater Cub was a challenge for Hain, who battled motion sickness. I didn't want to wash out of the program, so I bought Mother Sill's seasick pills, he said. He studied math and physics to pass the academic sections of the training, then spent 3 months in a PBY airplane, when that stands for Patrol Bomber Aircraft, before entering flight training in Corpus Christi, Texas. He received his wings on September 25, 1943. Believing the Germans were planning to attack the United States mainland, the Navy assigned Hain the task of patrolling the St. John's area near Jacksonville, Florida, for submarines. Later, he was transferred to Norfolk, Virginia for B-24 training. The B-24 was equipped not only with bombs, but also machine guns. By early 1944, Hain was flying combat missions in the Pacific Theater. If we encountered enemy fire, I'd fly the plane at 200 knots, or 230 miles per hour, and the gunner would man the machine gun so it blazed, he said. Hain's crew could usually tell the location of the enemy because during flight they could hear Japanese music in their radios. When the music went off, we knew they had us on their radar, he said. One consolation of being pursued was the multitude of Chinese fishing junks in the ocean. We knew if we crashed into the ocean, they would help us, he said. Later that summer, Hain flew over Port Leote in Morocco and the Bay of Biscay in Spain. Our mission was to watch on radar for enemy subs and eliminate them if possible, he said. He also flew for the Battle of the Philippines in October 1944 and across Saipan and Tinian. In December 1944, Hain flew over the Bonin Islands, 500 miles southeast of Japan. He also bombed Iwo Jima during the terrible battle there in February of 1945. Another time, Hain's crew became lost while flying over the ocean during a storm. When the plane's gas gauges showed the plane was low on fuel, it burned 200 gallons per hour. Hain looked for a place to land. Thinking he spotted mountains in the distance and that it might be the Marianas Chain, he pointed his plane in that direction. When the clouds broke, Hain used the plane's flying instruments to identify their position, which was near the island of Tinian. Requesting permission from the airfield on Tinian to land, Hain was relieved when the OK was given and he landed safely. The plane had lost 2 engines during descent. I was scared, he said, especially when the dipstick in the gas gauge showed only 40 gallons left. When Hain was discharged on November 1st of 1945, he held the rank of Lieutenant Junior grade. He was presented with several medals and 2 Distinguished Flying Crosses. In July of 1945, Hain married Patricia McConnell. The Hains became parents to 2 children. After the war, Simeon Hain sold insurance. Despite the dangers presented to him while serving in the military, Hain always was thrilled with his job as a naval aviator. For a young man, there was nothing more exciting than flying, he said. And today's story is taken again from my book, which is World War II Legacies, Book 1, We Fought to Win. American World War II veterans share their stories. So I want to thank you for listening and watching, and I'll be back next week with another story about some of our amazing vets. Please take the opportunity to tell a veteran thank you for his or her service. See you soon.